317 right here in Ithaca, New York. Happy Wednesday to you. We're cruising on through this last week of February, and it's kind of all over the place. A little bit of snow here, maybe a little bit of melting. Spring and winter are in their fight right now here in my neck of the woods. Anyways, I know maybe it's a little bit warmer for those of you down south, and I'm looking forward to joining you here in the next few months. Joining you in the warm weather. It's great to see you. Thanks for joining me. Let's get this started with this fun song. It's called Nights and Weekends. I hope you enjoy. How's it going? Greetings from Detroit, Rock Miller. Good morning to you. This is Nights and Weekends. Morning, Kevin. $95,000 in debt. So many regrets he can't count them on his hands and toes. Another late notice from Alice, the mad lady. She got eyes for him to cure his woes. He says, how about I come on over tonight? It looked like you're in need of a good time. At first he declines, but then she flashed a banny and it changed his mind. Oh, those Benjamin Franklins will do it every time. See, Alice was nothing special. She looked like a pear in a plastic bag, and with a few decades of driving mail, places of her began to sag. But after he accepted the offer, his face toned on the deepest shades of red. A big smile came to her face. She touched his cheek, and then she said, you don't need no candles. You don't need no wine. You don't need your bed made up with those linens so fine. I'm only asking of you for just one thing. He said it's good, but in the future, nights and weekends is the time to call. The night was heavy on him as he got ready for the arrival of Alice. And even though he really didn't have to, he shaved to have a nice, smooth phallus. And when the night was over, she said, you know, I got some friends who'd be into this kind of thing. You need help and you can help them. Speak up, boy, now what do you think? You don't need no candles. You don't need no wine. You don't need your bed made up with those linens so fine. If they ask for you, they're asking for just one thing. He said, you tell them that nights and weekends is the time to call. He got himself out of debt with no regrets except for one, but he got that cured. It was all for Alice on her roots every day. She was out there spreading the word. He was booked high for the first 2 years. That is until he raised his price. Now you better have big money if you wanna head on over to his place tonight. Now he buys the candles, and he buys the wine. He's got his bed made up with those linens so fine. If you ask for him, you asking for just one thing. But remember that nights and weekends is the time to call. Yeah. Nights and weekends, kicking it off here on this Wednesday. Whoops, bonk. Nights and weekends. This weekend is going to be March already. Can you believe it? Wow. Good morning to you guys. Great to see you. How's it going? Kathy, Weed in the house. Good morning to you. Neil, how's it going? Good afternoon to you. Good morning, Jake. How's it going? Zombie Ripper, good morning to you. Richard Weed in the house. Woo! Gonna be big dollars for nights and weekends. Yeah, buddy. Thank you, Zombie. Thank you. All right, guys. What are the boots of the day? Let me know right now in the live chat. It's another snowy, wet one out there. It's like in between spring and winter here, where you get the snow at night, and then it melts and it's sloppy during the day, and then you get the snow at night again, and then you just gets this constant snow melt, which is nice. That means spring is coming, but it is a little bit sloppy out there. So gonna go with a rubber outsole cowboy boot today. This is the Double H 1608 with a mock toe. Love it. Love the look of these, and it's just a simple kind of boot, plastic heel on these ones. So made in the USA, Double H. Let's go. Going with the 1608 from Double H. What about you guys? Let me know in the live chat. Kevin going with some Ruho Zeke black python boots. Head to a water treatment facility and needing boots to handle some shit. The python boots. Love it. Gonna have to bring those muck boots too. Kathy, new to me bull hide, and for Richard got the cognac, both Hondos. Hondo Hump Day, love it. Good choice. Rock Miller, how do you find production info on vintage Nakona or Acme boots? You could email Cecil Boot Co. So if you go to cecilbootco.com, he has a service where he looks up all of those codes. Sometimes he is missing a few here and there, but he's a great resource. So definitely reach out to Nathan, cecilbootco.com, and I believe it's a few dollars because it does take him some time to look it up. He's an awesome resource for the cowboy boot community if you're interested in looking up some production info on those vintage boots. Shoveling another inch of snow. Whoo! Gotta get those coffee and smokes working in the classic Ropers. Did you end up getting the 2 feet that New York City got? Micah working with the Double H locks again today, getting it done. Another work boot day. Have some serious tree work at the ranch in Prescott, Arizona. Oh, I hope none of the trees fell down on any buildings. Maybe it's just some regular tree cleanup. Have fun with that. Hopefully all your property is okay. How's it going, Black Tenju? Good to see you. Like the look of the Ariats. That's what I'm talking about. Rock Miller rocking some Larry Mahans. Just waiting for the group to change before heading to the gorge. Currently in the very fetching rubber Wellington boots. That's what I'm talking about, Neil. And Brian Board, good to see you. In the 3416s for Hondo Hump Day and the Pete's Clothing Hod Bootery hat. Let's go. Fire-wise cleanup. Okay, good. Love it. All right. Well, Zombie, since you're out in Prescott, Arizona, here's one for you. This is a song that I wrote for all of the wineries that are out there in Arizona. And I used to play at a lot of them when I used to live there in Phoenix several years ago. Played a lot in the Cottonwood area where all the wineries are. And they were so nice to me. I wrote them this song. So this is a song about the wine that they make in Arizona. It's called Dusty Vines. blood of the land is in the body of the West, and you can tell around harvest time. Yeah, the fruits of labor make it a grand one to savor, along with the struggle in the vines. You can make it on down to the Cochise County line with the arid air in your nose. Taste the toils and the triumphs and feel the trails of the migrants without leaving to see where it grows. And I raise my glass up high. Yes, I raise my glass to the sky and toast to the whole desert away. Yes, the West is still wide when you look on it for miles, but there's a new kind of gold rush this time, bringing the reaches straight to your lips. It's the wine from these dusty vines. It's the wine from these dusty vines. Yeah. This has been the land of the fighters since we learned what it offered, and it's always rewarded the tough. These vines would make those old gunfighters proud, surviving no matter how rough. For in this old desert you gotta take what you can get, and get while the getting's good on the land. When the hard winds bring in the rain from the south, you can get clusters that fit in both hands. And I raise my glass up high. Yes, I raise my glass to the sky and toast to the whole desert away. Yes, the West is still wild when you look on it for miles, but there's a new kind of gold rush this time, bringing the riches straight to your lips. It's the wines from these dusty vines. It's the wine from these dusty vines. Yeah. Going up on the mesa with my dusty vino, and I'm watching the sun go down. I revel in the land's beauty and the wine in the glass, and the fact that it came from its ground. And I raise my glass up high. Yes, I raise my glass to the sky and toast to the whole desert away. I said the West is still wild when you look on it for miles, but there's a new kind of gold rush this time. We're bringing the riches straight to your lips. It's the wine from these dusty vines. It's the wine from these dusty vines. Dusty Vines. That one is off my album Life is for Taking Chances on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, and everywhere else. Cheers. Gotta love Arizona. Gotta love Arizona. Good morning from Colorado. Good to see you, Aaron. Wearing some Canyon Clay Color Durango Santa Fe boots today, getting it done. That's what I'm talking about. How's it going, Nate Messler? Good to see you. Duderish, good morning. Black Tenju loves the loves the vintage 77, 88 Acme Dingo boots. That's what I'm talking about. And Aaron have a pair of vintage Acme half Wellingtons that were a gift from a friend 20 years ago. Love wearing those. Nice. Acme getting some love today in the live chat. Gotta love to see it. All right. I feel like doing one more. How about another one off of Life is for Taking Chances? How's it going, Alpha Wolf? Good morning to you. Thanks for joining me here on Coffee and Music number 1817. Nate Messler is also going with some Hondo 3416s for Hondo Hump Day. Get it done. Love to see it. And DJ, good morning to you. Blackjack Elephant boots stepping strong. Woo! You guys got some great boots today. Oh yeah? You recorded that, Zombie? Nice. Glad you liked it. Thank you. This next one is actually, I got a job. Brenna and I, my wife, when we graduated college, we just moved to Arizona straight. Didn't know anybody, never been there before, but we wanted something different, and it looked like there was some good jobs and cheap cost of living at the time. So drove out straight away, and it took a couple of weeks before we landed a job. Hers started right away. I got a job and then had to sit around for a couple of weeks before it started. And this is a song that I wrote after just moving to Arizona and sitting around for a couple of weeks, just hanging out, thinking about violent things, I guess, because it's about a cigar enthusiast who's also a loan shark. And he has a cigar cutter for his favorite brand, Romeo y Julietas, and he's got another cigar cutter for the people who don't pay him back on time. It's called One for My Romeo y Julietas. I'm familiar with your kind, my friend, and it's unlikely you'll have a respectable end but me. I'm a businessman, and I know life like this cigar in my hand. Too many people don't know if you cut it too high, it will unravel and leave you dry. I keep a one for my Romeo y Julietas, the other for your fingers. You say you want more money for a trip to Vegas. I have no confidence that you'll come back to see us. Yeah. Man, I thought you were smarter than this. My only interests are cigars and interests. You're good for it is all you say, but you ain't won nothing since that horse lucky day. And so you see my dilemma now, and the need for collateral before you leave town. I keep a one for my Romeo y Julietas, the other for your fingers. You say you want more money for a trip to Vegas. I have no confidence that you'll come back to see us. Yeah. I'm beginning to get impatient here, as you compromise my wealth. Since you don't use those fingers for counting cash, I guess I will just help myself. You see, part of my living come from gambling on the gamblers, and I like to keep those who keep a good handle. But you've been a bad hand, so I'll give you a bad hand instead of folding you and making you a dead man. If you're still looking to leave here with green, you better be willing to part with your pinkies. Yeah, while I wait for you to make some digits, you have to leave some digits here with me. I keep a one for my Romeo y Julietas, the other for your fingers. You say you want more money for a trip to Vegas. I will make sure that you come back to see us. Yeah, alright. one for my Romeo and Julietas. Smoked a Romeo and Julieta the other night. They are not for the weak-hearted. I don't know if I've ever made it through one. Through any cigar, for that matter. Yeah, Jake, you should get your Acme boots out, too. Is there anywhere you could get some of the older albums? I have them on my store. I stopped making physical copies of it just because nobody was really buying them anymore with the streaming services that were starting to get popular. But I do have plenty of copies of my first album, Gardener Hands, on CD, and also my second album EP, The Commandeer. And I have a lot of those on vinyl, and they are in my store at jeremiahcraig.com. Kyle, good morning to you. Going with some Benchmade Caymans today down in South Carolina. Woo! No more room. The boots are kicking you out of the apartment. Cheers, Fishing with Aiden. Thank you. Face to face, good morning to you. Oh, custom Paul Bond boots almost there. Whew, I'm excited for you too, Zombie. That sounds epic. I can't wait to hear about them. Someday I'll get a pair of Paul Bonds as well. Looking forward to that. All right, guys, it's time to get at it. Lots to do here midweek, so let's get at it. And you know how we do it. We kick ass, take names, have a little fun while we're at it. Love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me here on Coffee and Music, number 1817. If you're looking for more content and to support what I do here online, you can check out the Boots and Ballads Bunkhouse at my website, jeremiahcraig.com/membership. Pick a tier that you are interested in, extra live streams. Sometimes we do some giveaways over there and extra videos every week as well. Would appreciate your support. Thank you so much for coming through here on Coffee and Music, and I will see you guys around. Have a spectacular day. Peace. Let's do it.